Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the newest episode of the Anime Analysts Podcast.
Woo!
Yeah, we are your hosts, Bone and Trey.
Hello, guys. Good to see you again.
Yep, always good to be back. Every week, we're grinding.
Oh yeah. We never miss, except for the one time we missed.
Yeah.
But that was a necessary miss.
Hey, we're students. We're working. We're putting shit out every week.
I mean, we're going to work. Like, I don't know if we're working.
Yeah, and I'm also like going to class.
Yeah,
might not be very many classes,
but I mean, like we have our time that we have to allocate to things outside of this.
Yeah, and regardless, we're putting in the work.
Yeah,
we're watching shit we don't even care to watch.
Exactly,
for your entertainment
and your enjoyment. Because at the end of the day, our number one priority is getting that little number just a little bit higher every single week.
Yes,
and we are somehow accomplishing the exact fucking opposite of that.
We're going up in followers.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we're not, I don't know, like our listeners, like our numbers aren't like getting worse.
Yeah.
Like I showed you.
Yeah.
But it went up a lot since then. But also it's just like, I don't know. I feel like they're slowly building throughout the week. And it used to be like first day out was like all our listens for the week. But now I feel like people are like, this is a podcast I listen to, but I'm not like going to listen to it the second the episode comes out.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But
But outside of us complaining about our viewers, how has your week been? How has life been treating you?
It has been good. We had probably one of the worst shifts of work
ever.
Why you?
For those of you who are non-listeners to the podcast, you might notice something different about me today. And the answer is yes. I shaved my beard. I did shave my beard. And you might be wondering, Bowen, what was the catalyst for that action? What made you think, you know what, this beard that I have had for such a long time, why shave it off? I was at work yesterday doing my thing, minding my own business. Customer comes up, wants a beer or like a martini or some fucking shitty drink. And I was just chit-chatting with him, asking him about the band. And then he asks me, he was like, oh, do you have any kids? And I was like, huh? I was like, what? I was like, I'm 22. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, my bad. And I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But, and then I stood there for a bit, told a couple coworkers, they clowned on me, told my boss clowned on me.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, me and Bowen work together.
Yeah.
We work at the theater, and like every other person there is a lot younger than us, like freshmen, sophomores.
Yeah, except for the one who's 23.
Yes, but
and the one who's like 46.
But we frequently get clowned on for being old and looking old.
Yeah. It is every single shift. At some point, someone's going to call me a bag of bones. I feel like I have to stretch
when I look like shit.
Yeah, look like shit, talk like shit. I got called a fucking piece of shit that one time.
A lazy piece of
shit for fucking taking the elevator.
That was tough.
That was a tough one. But grudges. I'm Thorfinn, man. Fucking
no enemies.
No enemies whatsoever. But yeah, so I shaved my beard.
It looks great.
Yeah, I like it. It's something I haven't done because, dude, you might be able to see it on camera. I fucked up my neck so bad, and it's because I hadn't used a normal razor in so long. I'd always just use my electric one. I had no finesse. I had no fucking touch while I was doing it. I haven't
seen your clean face in
actually
probably over a year.
Yeah, no, it's been at least a full year since I've fully shaven it. My one regret from doing this, actually I have two regrets. Regret number one is shaving my beard. Regret number two is not just doing a mustache. Yeah. Because I looked at it and I was like, this looks fucking sick. Yeah. I was like, I love this. And then I was like, nah, get it off. I was like, all of it.
Yeah, I consider myself a mustacher, but 95% of the time I'm not shaving regularly, so I don't ever actually just have a mustache.
Yeah.
It's 2 days a month before I just let it go out
again. when you get your handlebars going, those look so clean. Those always look so clean.
Yeah, maybe I'll keep growing a little bit until I can get those back.
Oh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
But okay. Anything else big going on in our lives right now? Not that I know of. Nothing in specific. How any shout outs you want to do for any shows coming up, any news or anything you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was looking before this episode for a solid 10, 15
I feel like
minutes.
everything that that's coming out had already been announced.
Yeah.
A few episodes ago, we did a big shout out of a bunch of shit coming out, but I don't see anything new, at least. I feel like most of the 2024 stuff has been announced, at least for a while.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. Should we do our little bev review?
Yeah, let's get it.
So today we got a Propel. I'm on a diet, so I didn't want to do like a soda.
Tell them how you do this diet.
Oh, it's a really fun diet. A wrestler friend of mine talked to me about it. So what you do is, I'm still eating food. Like, let's keep that in play. I'm still getting like 1,800 calories in a day.
Yeah, that's just...
it's not that many, but that's just what the app tells me. I also, dude, I gotta be careful because I know these apps just lead to eating disorders. Yeah. So like, I gotta make sure I'm like, sure, there's a number representation for my food, but that at the end of the day, that doesn't matter too much.
You're low caloring it too, but it's also, you're like, I'm just going to do it for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Exactly.
So it's not like you're just like starving yourself for like 6 months.
Yeah, but so what I'm doing is I'm eating. I'm eating like what I need to eat. And then throughout the day, I'm just constantly chewing gum and drinking water. And I'm not going to say that will just knock pounds off you, because that action alone will not knock pounds off you. But if you struggle with like being hungry when you're trying to cut, oh my God, it's wild. It's such an appetite suppressor. It's crazy. It like tricks your body.
Being full of water too just helps you a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like the chewing the gum just like...
Well, it tricks your body into thinking that you're eating something.
Yeah. And then like the chewing gum though, like my worst habit is like if I'm bored, I'll snack. Like, even if I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
Just like if you have gum in your mouth, you can't snack.
Exactly. But yeah, so I'm gonna try. I'm not trying to lose too much. I'm only trying to lose like 8-10 pounds around that area. I'm sitting at, even though I'm looking like a skinny queen. I'm sitting at like 195. I'd like to get down below 190. I feel like that would be a good weight for me. I noticed I'm getting some love handles and some spots that I don't want. But yeah, so we're drinking a black cherry Propel, 0 calories.
I mean, it's not bad.
I wanted the grape one. I like the grape one.
I do like the grape one a lot. I like Propel. I just feel like I never get it. And every time I get it, it's a nice little surprise.
Well, I'll tell you why you should never get it. That was like $3.
Each?
Yeah.
That's not horrible.
But I mean, like, compared to like that's enjoyable. I did not mind that. But compared to like a Gatorade, which I enjoy a lot more, which is like $2, I'm always going to pick the Gatorade.
Yeah, I do think sometimes though a Gatorade is just a harsh flavor and it leaves an aftertaste. Propel sometimes is a nice, like, little bit watered. It's just flavored water.
Yeah, basically. it's like the LaCroix of the sports drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's really not that much going on.
Yeah.
Quenches the palate, quenches your thirst, gets you going. I like it though. Like I said though, this one, black cherry definitely isn't my favorite flavor whatsoever.
Yeah.
This one I'd probably give like a 6.
I say 5.5, 6.
Yeah, I'm in that range of like...
It's good, it's not great.
Am I going to grab it off the shelf again if there's other options? No. Am I going to complain if it's what I drink? No. Like...
I do enjoy that it is a pretty decent amount of liquid compared to the past few reviews that we've had. You finish in the first like 4 minutes.
What did we have last episode? The soda thing.
Push pop thing.
Yeah, the push pop thing. Which, fucking the contraption on top of that, it took me so long to figure out. I know. An idiot. But,
I mean, we got a big thing planned for this episode, but before we do that, we got a shitload of weeklies we've been watching. Yeah. So let's rifle through those quickly. Thoughts?
Can we talk about Buchigiri first?
Yes.
So did you watch episode 4?
I did.
I love Buchigiri. Yes,
I think they're pacing it super well.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally thinking as this episode was like halfway through, like we need more of this like power system stuff, or it's just gonna I'm just gonna start losing interest. Like, I like that he like is the only one, but I'm also like, there needs to be some sort of competition here, or else he's just gonna like get more of a connection with this Jin, and then he's eventually just
gonna be undefeatable. Yeah.
But yeah, this is really cool. I feel like the Jins are such different personalities. Yes. The one that got introduced, so I'm really excited.
I think it's gonna be sick all around. I absolutely I love the new character they introduced with the whip. Yes. I think he's just gonna be a fun character. He'll be a fun one.
Yeah.
I love the little war that's going on right now.
I'm low key hoping they follow through with this war, and they don't I don't want the redhead dude
he's my favorite character.
Solve it.
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
He's like the most sane one.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like, dude, I get it.
He's fighting for himself and to become he has goals. Like, everyone else
wants to become a honkai.
Yeah.
He wants to become a honkai.
Yeah, I'm really excited for their relationship to
No, exactly.
get figured out.
Yeah, because we're 4 episodes in, and my thing is, I can't catch a vibe with this show. I don't know if this is going to be like one of those 12 episode that just like pumps out. Or I'm like, is this 24, maybe 2 seasons to it?
I know, and also just like I literally never heard of this. Like, I've never heard of the manga, so I have no idea how far in the manga is.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere, but I'm enjoying every second.
I like it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's really funny. I think the redheaded guy's fighting scenes with his feet where he kicks, those are so cool.
He's really cool. He had the one good fight
that was in like the strip of
headbutt. Dude.
Yeah.
That shit was cool.
That shit was sick. But yeah, no, all around the fights are choreographed really well. I think there's like a plethora of different types of characters, like the redhead guy, like the main character. Then there's like the comedic, or not necessarily comedic relief, but like the antagonistic girl that's there. Like,
I hate that bitch.
I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
She's been driving me crazy. Exactly. She needs to like have one redeeming quality.
Yeah.
I just hate. I hate brother complexes. Brother sister complexes. They're so weird. It's so weird.
That was when I rewatched Rascal. That was like I was like, dude, this is too much. I was like, this is way too much.
I just don't get why it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like, super odd.
It's just not. It's never like. I've never even heard anyone in America be like that or like have that complex. But it's just in every fucking anime though.
All of them.
Like one character at least will have it. And it's so bad.
It's so really annoying. It's just weird, man. It's just so weird. And it's such a detriment to like any form of enjoyment that I have with it because it's one of those things that's like the second it comes up, I'm immediately like, fuck this, fuck all of this. And with this show, luckily, like the way they do it, it's not like other shows, there's almost like a sexual aspect to it. This show, there's not as much. Like,
but there is. Okay, yeah. I'm going to go on this, like, keep going on the sister thing, but just, like, one sidetrack. There's no good female characters in the show, which is the only shitty thing. And there is sexualness between the mom and the kid.
Yeah.
She is, like, orgasmic for her son, and that shit is worse than the sister.
It's a little odd. It's like, it transcends this boundary of, like, motherly love towards, like, this, gross. like, just genuine love, which I'm like, that's just a little odd. That's a little odd.
And I don't like that she's like every scene in his house, she's like at the wall with the fucking glass listening in.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It is. Maybe that might be like a culture thing that we just don't get. But Yeah, no, it's Buchigiri. Outside of those two aspects, the show's really good.
It's just so fun.
It's so fun. I will say though, I do wish that there was a strong female character.
Yeah.
Like imagine if like on one of these two like mob teams, or I guess delinquent squads that we have so far, there's just a girl that just beats the shit out of people. Like that'd be cool. That'd be a cool.
Recruit Tomo-chan.
They need Tomo-chan in there.
Tomo-chan will fuck these guys.
Fuck them up, bro. She knows that. Judo.
Judo, yeah.
But okay. So outside of that, we watched that. Buchikiri, good. High key recommend. I got caught up in Frieren, so we can talk about Frieren.
I've been waiting,
dude. Frieren. The tuning exam arc that they're having right now is so money.
Good. The first class mage.
Yes. Let's not spoil too much because I know we got a couple listeners that are not caught up. But to kind of give like I guess a small synopsis of what's going on right now, they just got to the first class mage arc where I blank on names when we're here. What's the purple haired girl? Fern was applying to be a first class mage because she's only third class. And then Frieren, this was my favorite dilemma. I saw a comment in the comment section about this because she never applies, so she doesn't have a ranking. Someone was like, imagine if every time you needed to get your license renewed, they made you take a driving test. That's the equivalent of what she's talking about. She's like, I'm not just going to keep applying because it's just, I don't want to have to do these tests.
1,000 fucking years
She's like, I'd have to do these tests every 100 years. Like, this is stupid. It's life risky.
For her, that's like every couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so they're in this mage test right now. We're meeting so many cool characters with so many cool abilities. We're also seeing like, this was my favorite part of episode 21. We're seeing like how casually better Frieren is than everyone else. Like,
you can also sense it in Fern too, because Fern hadn't really like actually battled anyone until like they fought the demons. But you like see that like it doesn't really like actually show how much Fern has learned. Really, just because it's like the pacing is like really good, but it's just so quick because it's based on Frieren's lifetime. And just like to actually see Fern fucking whoop some ass
when she was fighting when she was fighting that bitch who throws rocks.
Yeah,
I was reading that and she's like, it's just all so old school style, and I'm thinking like, This is the equivalent to like you go to play basketball at like the Y. Some 58-year-old dude is just sinking skyhook after skyhook in two-handed layup, like just dominating you. I'm like, that's what the equivalent of this is. Someone who just has this old school like tech that is just at its core better. Like it's truly just better because it's more refined. Yeah, it's so cool. But I love it. The show is so good right now.
You said you had one.
I have one complaint. So this idea of mages, I love mages. I think they're really cool. But sometimes I get a little turned off of this idea of mage when it goes from like being mages to being like Avatar: The Last Airbender element benders. Like when they're just like whoosh, and like throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah, and I didn't. Yeah, like Frierin's two partners, like she can only fight with water.
Exactly.
It's like, why use offensive magic?
Yeah,
just like they all should know basic offensive magic to the point where they can at least fight with it a little bit.
Exactly.
Like, I understand it's outdated, but you should still like. Don't you still have to learn that before you can fight with water?
Exactly. Like you don't just start being like, all right, instead of learning like how to like, I don't know, throw like an air blast, I'm just going to only use water the rest of my life. I'm like, that's my one complaint with the show is sometimes it gets a little bit like a little Avatar: The Last Airbender-ish where it's like they only fight with the elements and like they don't even use their staff.
And it does feel a little bit like to me like those characters that only use one element are just like clearly characters that are just, we're just going to breeze by.
Yeah.
And we're probably not going to see again.
Exactly.
But then the interesting ones, like there's the white-haired dude mage.
Yes.
Who fought the Chicken Ferns group.
Yes.
And it like doesn't really reveal anything, but he's using like multiple.
Yeah.
And it like gives him an ominous send-off. And it's I hope he comes back because he was really interesting.
Yeah. I think he's going to be I think he's going to be one of those characters that you look at and you're like, oh, he's going to be a dick. But you know, you're like, this is going to be a really good person. He's going to be a good dude.
I was going to say this. I had one issue with it. I was freaking pissed that they took like 3 episodes to get the priest on their group, and then he just left.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I wanted him. He was like such a different personality.
Yeah.
And I just like, it was such a nice like newcomer.
No, my favorite aspect of the priest that I liked is like it mimicked then her original group. And I was like,
exactly.
So I was like, oh, now we're seeing like a new generation of Frierin's group, which like, you know, not obviously, but probably how this season, or not this season, but the show will end is that generation of her group dying or something like that and her restarting her cycle. But my initial thought, I was like, this guy is the priest in the group. What the fuck was his name?
I cannot remember.
I'm horrible with names. You gotta remember, I haven't watched Frieren in like a month. So like I came back in, I watched them all today. I came back in and I had no fucking clue what was going on. Yeah. I had no clue.
You need like a 2-episode buffer to like remember everything. It's like every time I watch JJK.
Yeah, exactly. But but Frieren though, it's so good. It's great. It's so good. I love Frieren. It's really good. What else you got caught up in Blue Box last week, I believe. So did you read the chapter this week?
I did not.
Okay. It was good. It was good.
I think I might stick with this not read for a month and catch up thing because it's just so much more enjoyable that way. It is.
I get that. I'm just like, it's just kind of part of my habit now. Yeah. Like Mondays come, I read the chapter of that. I read the chapter of Blue Lock. And then, I'm still working my way through solo leveling as well, which I like. Solo leveling.
The episode was good. There's just like not much to talk about it, I feel like, because it's slowing down.
Yeah, it's hardcore slowing down. I like that he's jacked now.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a pimp.
So different.
Yeah. It's been literally one episode and he's completely different. And it's this male fantasy trope 100%, but I love it. When the character gets jacked. And then, first thing we see, a girl asking for his number. Yeah. We get brought into this episode. All of the nurses are like, oh, he's so hot. He's so sexy. And I'm like, fuck yeah, big pimpin'. But yeah, outside of that, nothing else in terms of anime consumption. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah. I have to talk about Yu Yu Hakusho. Finish the Toguro fight. Yeah. Fucking money. That's good. Money. Dude, so I watched the Toguro fight, the last bit of it in dub, because I was just, in terms of interest, I was really struggling in sub. Like, the reading aspect of it, I was just like...
I thought you were regularly watching it dub.
I switched back to sub throughout basically most of the Dark Tournament arc. I started in dub in the Dark Tournament arc. And I just kind of like flip back because the voice acting in sub is phenomenal. Like it's really
They're both really good.
Yeah. But the dub is fucking hilarious. It's just so funny. It's so funny. The funniest part of this entire show to me has been after the tournament arc ends, that one dude with the scar on his face comes out and he talks to Koenma. I think I talked to you about this. And he's like, Koenma, I owe you my life now. Like, that's all that's fair. Yeah. And then Koenma's like, nah, you're good. Like, you don't have to. And he's like, okay, in return, I'll
just kill myself.
He's like, I'll just destroy this whole arena. And he's like, so he clicks the button to destroy the arena and like rocks in like
everyone's still in the arena.
Everyone's still in the arena when this was happening. So everyone's scrambling to get out. Full on bleachers of just metal and concrete and steel are just falling on like groups of 100 people at a time.
It is kind of funny.
It's fucked, dude. It's so fucked. But I'm like, that's hilarious that was.
They just don't give a fuck.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the dub for the rest though. Dude, it's so funny.
I'm excied for you to get into the next arc. It's a little. Yeah.
I watched the first episode where they're back in the real world. And Yusuke and Himiko are just like fucking. They're just like chatting. They're just like she's just like poking him and he's poking her, and I'm like, I love this.
Yeah, I mean, the second arc has like much more character development with the antagonist, so it's a good switch up.
That was one thing. Character development was one thing I wanted to talk about with Buchigiri. That's my other complaint with Buchigiri is it doesn't feel like anyone has any depth.
No, the only one is the red-haired
guy because of his brother, which I love that. I love that. I do.
There's more shit going on with him than anyone else.
Exactly. He should be the fucking main character. The other dude just wants to lose his V card.
Yeah.
Like, and he's trying to lose it to the worst fucking person on the planet.
I know.
She sucks.
I'm hoping he has a switch. I feel like it's a possibility in the war that like the red-haired guy is like getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And he like thinks back to the time he didn't help him, and then he helps him.
Oh,
there's so many like
you're spoiling it. You just spoiled the entire episode.
And then there will be drama because he's helping someone on the other gang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my prediction.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the next episode. Like 100%. That'll be the next episode.
I think that'll be good. Or they'll like fight the whip guy together.
Or something like that. But outside of that, in terms of anime consumption over the last week, that's it for me. I watched my weeklies. I watched more Yu Yu. Yeah. Read my manga. I think I'm going to drop Fire Punch. I have no interest in picking it back up.
That's fine. I mean,
have you been reading it at all, or?
I haven't. I've been reading and watching stuff, but it's for our episode next week, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Big Valentine's episode.
Valentine's episode coming up. We're gonna have to get some pretty outfits on.
Yeah, pink for me.
Oh yeah. What do you own that's pink? Do you own pink?
I have a Doflamingo sweatshirt.
Oh fuck yeah! I have that one. I have a couple pink items. I could show up in a full pink fit if need be. But yeah, besides that, nothing else.
Should we take a break and then get into our?
Yeah, let's take our little halftime.
All right.
See you guys in a second.
Hello, everybody. We are back.
Hello. Thank you for sticking with us through our little gap there, our small break. Yeah. But we are back, and we are here with a bit of a banger of a topic.
Yep.
We are doing something that can either make or break. It's controversial no matter how we spin it. But we are doing a power scaling episode.
Yes, we've had some requests to get this done.
A couple. Yep.
I personally hate power scaling.
Oh, I hate it. I'm scared for what I'm about to put into the world.
I know, right now. And it's just like you're listening to this. If we say something you don't agree with, you don't really care.
Yeah,
because we're not like all-seeing, powerful anime watchers. We just fucking watch this shit.
I like romance anime. I like that shit that makes my heart feel good.
We haven't watched in a while, so I'm just gonna fucking say what I think.
Yep.
And if you don't like it, I don't care.
I do not give a flying fuck.
This is our podcast.
This is my platform. My platform that I will use to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But so we have a list of 15 people now.
Yeah, we're gonna just hop in it and we're gonna say our thoughts and we're gonna tell you what we think about their powers and who would win
in a fight
in this brawl.
Yeah. And so how we're setting this up is this is gonna be I don't think at the end we do like a 1 through 25 or a 1 through 15.
No, I think we just like kind of group them.
Yeah, I think we just group them. We're not looking at this as like a tournament arc type thing where it's like we're pitting each person up against each other.
We're just scaling them.
Yeah, exactly. We're just scaling them. So like, let's say if there's someone in S and there's someone in A, let's say someone from S fights a random person from A.
They're winning.
They're winning the fight. Yeah. They're winning the fight. Unless it's like Paperman in S and fucking Fireman in A. Like that's the only situation where that's gonna apply.
Yeah, I mean, just like complete mismatch of powers. Like a like relatively weaker person could win just based off the match.
Exactly.
We're not doing that shit. We're scaling their power, not
like
their
Luffy
ability
versus
to fight specific characters.
Yeah, Luffy versus Enel.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Enel is 100 times stronger than Luffy.
Yeah,
but Luffy's just a rubber man. So
just the last person Enel wants to fight.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, we got some typical shit in here. We got some beaters. I think we got a good mix, but I think it's characters that everyone will at least know of. If they might not have seen it, they'll still have like a relative grasp on their powers and their abilities.
Yep. We tried to choose
what we were trying to get at.
We tried to like keep it a little too far out of the niche category. But at the same time, we also wanted to, spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, like we're not going to sit here and talk about the dude from Fire Punch.
Yeah, or the fucking...
We got Naruto on the list.
Yeah,
like we're talking about basic
Naruto
characters.
Yeah. Some very superficial cast.
Yes.
But so I think we start off with Naruto.
That works.
Yeah. So the categories are S, A, B, C, D. We have 5 categories, 15 people, 3 people per category. Mm-hmm. I think Naruto is an A or an S.
Yes, I would agree. I mean, the dude's just a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah.
He's strongest in his fucking verse by the end of the show.
Yep.
And that's not even his peak like we get to. They basically have to do in Boruto, like aliens come and fucking fight him because they just like he ran out of any opponent that could possibly like match him.
Mm-hmm. And he is the number one on his planet.
Yes. Yeah.
So, and the only way to really get against that was in the original show, especially, was to bring in fucking Kaguya, who is a literal god, an actual god.
I mean,
gone.
I think I would probably go A for him because there are clearly characters, who are much stronger than him. But in his verse, he's an S.
Yeah, in his verse, he's number fucking 1.
It's just. Yeah, I mean...
No, I'm cool with A. I think A is a fantastic spot for him. I think any higher than A, and we will run into some complications. Any lower than A, and we will definitely run into some complications. Yeah. I feel like A is a safe spot for him.
Yeah, we can go with his big 3 buddy now.
Yep.
Better MC, better show. Luffy.
And
this is like a matchup I actually would like to talk about because it's so like controversial now, especially like after the Gear 5 shit. Yeah. Who's stronger? Fuck. It's just so hard.
Luffy is a guaranteed A or S. Same exact boat as Naruto.
I think it's an A. I personally think Naruto wins that fight.
I think so as well, just because like, dude, the modes that Naruto has gotten are the equivalent to Gear 1, Gear 2, Gear 3, Gear 4, Gear 5.
And it's always like in this conversation, there's always like, well, Luffy actually can't get hurt without Haki, and Naruto doesn't have Haki.
Like,
that's not the point of this conversation. I feel like it's just power scaling within their verse, but compared to someone else. And then there's also this bullshit of like the planet of One Piece, the planet that it's on is like so much bigger than Earth that it like doesn't matter. I just feel like at the start of Wano, like obviously he's gotten stronger. Like the strongest person he's fought and beat is Kaido.
Yeah.
And it took fucking like 30 people like just gangbanging Kaido for the entire episode. Or like for the entire 100 episodes or whatever to like finally barely beat him, and he fucking like dies twice in the fight basically. Yeah. And it's just also like, but that argument is like Kaido like unleashed his strongest attack on Luffy, and he only like blew up the tip of a mountain. Yeah, which is like, Naruto like could blow up the fucking planet.
Yeah, no, he is a planetary level threat. Yeah, and Luffy is a threat. But here's a good question: is Luffy the strongest in One Piece?
No.
Then I don't. Close. I think Naruto wins that fight. Yeah, I think that while there are. Like, there might be, a bigger gap in terms of strength between Naruto and the rest. And, like, there's more competition on One Piece.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I mean, there are clearly, like, people in One Piece that have the ability and that are planetary. Like, you have Whitebeard, who, like, they literally state in the show he has the ability to destroy the planet.
Yeah.
But he's fighting in Marineford. He's old as fuck. Like, he can't just destroy the planet or else all his, like, friends are going to die. So it's
exactly.
just like, clearly there are better fruits, better fighters, better threats than Luffy. And I think I'm going Naruto over Luffy.
I think in terms of strength, yes. But remember, strength isn't everything. Like,
yes,
exactly. Luffy is probably a better character than Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
Naruto just kind of talks his way out of 90% of his fights.
Yeah, that's also true. But do you like One Piece fights or Naruto fights better?
Oh, Naruto.
Okay. I completely agree.
Kakashi Obito is my number one fight in
orgasmic fucking fight.
The cinematography of that fight is beautiful.
You have like the match cuts of the younger fight.
Yes.
And it's so...
Dude, Kakashi Obito.
Gives me goosebumps.
Bro, I got him sitting here right now. That shit's amazing.
It's so good.
Up next on the list. So we're going Luffy A.
Yeah. We can... How about Eren?
Eren? I think Eren is like low-key in terms of actual like strength and ability. Like, low B, high C.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say like C or D, but I was just thinking about the Attack Titan. I guess he has the Founding Titan.
Yeah.
So he's a bit more of a threat, but like, I mean, have you seen like the references of like sizes of Titans compared to like their ship in One Piece? And like the Titans aren't big.
No, they're not that. Like, they're much bigger than people, obviously. Yeah. But like,
I mean, like the Attack Titan is literally like 20 meters tall.
Yeah.
Which is like, I think Whitebeard's like, like about that.
Maybe Whitebeard's like 8-9 meters tall or something like that. So like, sure, he's double the size of Whitebeard, but like the size isn't in that universe. Size is almost your strength. Mm-hmm. Not 100%. There's other aspects to it. Like Eren's a good fighter and everything, but in other universes, size does not equate to strength whatsoever.
I'm just thinking like, Eren unleashes the rumbling, like Naruto, Luffy, fucking, like, all these people are just blitzing every one of those fucking...
Speed-wise, like, power-wise...
Like, Naruto's just sending in, like, a flight of fucking...
Like, 1,000 clones, and with Rasengans. Yeah. Like, they're not doing fucking anything.
I mean, Naruto, like, fucking gives chakra to the entire Shinobi Alliance.
Oh, they're done
for like, 30 episodes.
Yeah, they're done for it.
Yeah. So I would honestly put Eren C.
Yeah, I'd put him in C. Okay. I think C is a good spot for him. I think he's stronger than some other people for sure. Yeah. But I don't think he's anywhere towards the top of the list.
He's not like a great fighter or anything too.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, his best chances as Founding, and he can like send all the generational Titans.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They're all getting packed.
No, 100%. Yeah.
So Eren and C then.
Yeah.
We can do... Let's do Ken Kaneki.
Ken Kaneki. So, I'm putting him, in my opinion, below Eren.
I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul in so long.
Did you watch all 3 seasons of it?
I did.
Dude,
I did. I mean, at the end, he is very powerful, but it's just, the show kind of turns...
The show sucks.
Stupid. He like turns into a giant worm thing.
Yeah, bro. The show blows ass towards the end.
I think that worm thing is of a level of Eren, possibly. Like, that level.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not, like, putting him, like... I'm not saying Kaneki's gonna fucking just destroy Eren.
Yeah.
The Founding Titan.
No, exactly. I equate them in the same spot.
Okay.
Here's how I look at it. That worm thing that he becomes at the end... Oh, you haven't read Demon Slayer.
No.
So I can't equate that to anything. Yeah, no. I can't equate that to anything. Never mind. There's something at the end of Demon Slayer that happens that I was going to equate it to. But, so I'm cool with him in C.
Okay.
Maybe even D, but...
I think we got some fucking beaters.
We got some shitters. We got some shitters at some point. Excuse me. So
sorry. All right. Ken's going in C as well. How about Killua?
I think Killua is stronger than Ken.
Yes.
I think Killua takes down the Attack Titan.
For sure. There's just this, like, sense of, like... This is what we said we weren't going to do, like, person v person.
Yeah.
Like, because Killua's so much clearly stronger than Eren.
Yeah.
But it's just that Eren would have, like, an infinite amount of Colossal Titans.
Yeah,
that makes it... That's why these conversations are
tough.
so...
They're so tough. They're so tough.
But, like, overall, like, Killua's got the speed.
He's got the speed. He's trained as a top-level assassin. He is miles ahead of almost everyone else that he comes up against throughout this entire show. Really his only competition is throughout the show is like the Phantom Troop is gone.
And then he ends up still beating one of like the 3 fucking highest of the Chimera ants.
Yeah.
He's still
He is. I
think I'd put him B.
I'd put him a low B.
Yeah, I'm saying he's not anywhere near the level of strength of Luffy or Naruto. At all. He's much closer to Eren and Ken than he is.
But there still is in my opinion, still a substantial gap between.
Yes, I would agree. So I'll put him low B.
Yeah, low B.
All right. How about Koro Sensei?
Kuro Sensei. Ooh, this is a tough one so Kuro Sensei lives in a world of just people.
Yes.
It's just people.
Yes.
And he is miles ahead of just people, but so is everyone else on the fucking list. So is everyone else on the list. And Kuro Sensei is fast. He's basically indestructible except for the plastic shit that they are able to kill him with.
Mm-hmm. And then you have people like Luffy, Naruto, these A-S tier characters, even Killua and B, they're going like speed of light and like a little slower or whatever. And then Koro Sensei is going like what, Mach 20 or whatever?
Something like that, which is fast as fuck. No one's saying it's not fast as hell. Like, Eren is struggling against that and all of that type of shit. But, like, he ain't beating Goku. Like, let's keep that.
He doesn't have, like, the physical strength. He doesn't have the durability.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, like, really possess any abilities in general besides, like, being fast and just being strong in comparison to, like, a classroom of students.
No, fully,
with, like, machine guns.
Exactly. So, dude, this might be a tough take. I'm putting him like C.
That's what I was
C or maybe D, dude.
Okay. I'd go C, I think.
C? Alright, we'll stick with C for now. If we have to do a little finagling towards the end here.
Yeah, we already got 3 and C.
Exactly. So. The bar is dropped.
Alright, let's go Simone.
Simone's S.
Simon's throwing fucking galaxies.
He is holding the Milky Way in his hand towards the end of that fucking show. He is so much like earlier I said size does not equate to strength, and there are limits on that. There are very big limits, and Simone is so far ahead of that limit. For those who haven't seen Gurren Lagann, spoiler motherfucker, towards the end of that show, it's ridiculous how big he gets. He is his sword and like his drill are galaxies. Like they are full on galaxies. It's
crazy. It goes over the top. But then you also have this sense of like if he doesn't even have the Gurren or the Logon, I guess it's like both or whatever. Yeah. But he's so charismatic.
Yeah, bro, he's
it's a power in itself.
Yeah,
that he can like just fucking basically convince anyone to fight for him and to fight with him and side with him.
We talk about this Tak no Jutsu type bullshit. Why don't we talk about Simone, who is the father of Tak no Jutsu?
Literally.
He is able
Besides literally like an anti-spiral, like godlike being at the end. He just basically talks people out of it.
Yeah, exactly. No, Simone is an S tier in terms of strength, just purely based off the fact that he is galaxies ahead of other people.
I mean, he's gonna be our winner because we don't have Gojo, we don't have any of those people. What are you looking at?
What's that on your wall over there?
That's my Zen wall.
Your Zen wall? Come on, man. Come on.
That's kind of gross. One of them's got blood on it.
Oh, come on. I can see which one has blood on it.
Yeah.
God damn. That's fucking grody, dude.
Yeah, those of you that can't see, I have on the side of my bed. Sometimes I can't reach my nightside table to put my nightly Zen down, so I just stick her to my wall.
Oh my god, bro.
There's about 6 Zens just
my fucking
plastered to the drywall.
Come on, man. You know what? It ain't my place to shit on someone. Am I never going to say I haven't put a Zen on just a surface because I just didn't want to get out of bed? Yeah, I've put a Zen on the surface.
You just probably clean them up.
I get it in the morning. But, all right. Back to our discussion of power scaling. So,
Simone's S.
Simone is S. Yes.
Not even in terms of these characters, in terms of anime.
Yeah.
He's a fucking...
He's
galactal threat.
He is
More than a glass. He's like a universal
threat. Fully. If he's able to get to this point where he's playing games with universes. Like, he's top tier.
They're like throwing around the space-time continuum.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we're going clear ass. That was just a fun little one we had.
Yeah.
All right. We talked about this. I don't know where I would put this guy, Meliodas.
Meliodas, in my opinion, is on par with Naruto and Luffy.
You think?
So, do you remember the ability he has when he's fighting someone stronger than him? Because there's a number scale, and like they do have number representations. So, I don't know who has the ability, but someone can see a power number. When Meliodas is fighting someone stronger than him, he has an ability to temporarily increase his power tenfold.
Okay.
And so, like, he'll be fighting, let's say it's 15 and 20,000. That guy's stronger than him. Okay, Meliodas is like, all right, now I'm 150,000 in terms of strength.
That's like, so dumb, dude.
It's so dumb. Meliodas is on par with Naruto and Luffy in terms of pure strength. In terms of show, the Seven Deadly Sins fucking sucks. It's so bad.
It's such a bad show.
It's so bad. It's unenjoyable throughout the entire thing. The first season is okay. It's okay. And then it gets worse and worse and worse from there. Yeah. The only character from that show that I enjoyed was Escanor.
I also really liked Bon.
Bon was cool. Actually, okay.
He kind of runs out towards the end when you get to like how strong they get. Bon's just almost useless.
Yeah, he's purely useless. When like all the demon kings and shit like that.
Escanor's just a fucking chat.
Tank,
he's so cool.
Tank, the lion sin of pride. What a goat!
Yeah, I mean, we can throw him an A then.
He's because he is miles ahead of Killua.
Oh yeah,
miles ahead of Killua.
Yeah, I mean, even without that ability, I'm still putting him so far ahead of Killua. Yeah, damn, maybe Killua is a C, dude.
Killua might be a C. Maybe we have to push down someone to D.
I think we got another powerhouse here in Gojo.
Oh, Gojo. Gojo is dude, Infinity is such a hard concept.
It's just such a, like, it's so difficult to power scale anything.
Yeah.
Like, from JJK that isn't just, like, Itadori, basically. Who just uses physical attacks, but Gojo's just, like, the abilities and the power system is so hard to understand.
Yeah, it is.
That it's almost impossible to compare to other power systems. Like,
Gojo is unbelievably strong. He is unbelievably strong. But this might be a tough statement. Gojo is not, he ain't threatening, the fucking universe. Like, he's not gonna destroy the world if he is if he intends on it. I
feel like he could though. Because I mean, in terms of show, you have to put him on the level of Sukuna. Mm-hmm. And in this past fucking arc, Sukuna basically destroys an entire city, and he doesn't even sweat doing it. Yeah. He's not even, that's not even full Sukuna either. Mm-hmm. So it just, I feel like we haven't seen him even fight a person where he can use his full strength, or even, a part of his full strength. So it's just,
dude, he might be on par with, I think we have to drop Killua to C, because I think he might be on par with Naruto and Luffy.
Oh, I think if anything higher.
I think I'd be cool with dropping Meliodas to B and throwing Gojo in A. I don't think he's an S tier.
Okay. Yeah. Who do we want to drop down?
Who do we have
out of C then?
Who do we have in
Eren, Ken, and Koro.
I'd be cool with,
or we can just leave Killua in B for now.
We can just leave him in B for now, and then we'll decide later.
Okay, so we'll put Gojo in A for now. We'll see where that ends up going, but
then we'll throw Meliodas in B. Yep, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Yeah, so Gojo's in A, high A. All right, next we have a beater here, Tanjiro.
Tanjiro's D, bro. We don't even got to discuss
Tanjiro's getting folded.
Here's a fun question. Who wins in a fight, Tanjiro or Ken Kaneki?
Ken Kaneki.
You think so?
For sure.
Tanjiro fights, that's his whole thing, is killing demons.
I still...
Ken Kaneki?
Yeah.
Right, we can do... Yeah. Tanjiro's D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not beating Ken, dude. No.
Maybe.
Maybe with his passion. Maybe his love for his sister.
His love for his sister. Sister complex.
Yes, Jesus. All right. Okay. Then we can do, how about Itadori then?
I also think D.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You got to do it.
Yeah. I think Itadori is, like, strong. But he's nowhere near...
a ton of potential.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near the top of JJK in terms of strength. Mm-hmm. He's nowhere near the top of the actual, like, academy that he's in terms of strength. Like,
yeah,
I think you put some of those people in the academy, like, put them in a Jujutsu Kaisen world, they're stronger.
Yeah,
so, like,
I completely agree.
He's D.
Yeah. Okay, this is a difficult one. Frieren.
See, Frieren is a hard one.
Frieren's so
because
hard.
There's this, like, because she literally knows every fucking spell.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spell for everything.
Yeah.
Like if, let's say you're fighting a dragon, right? Oh, you want to wrap that dragon up? Boom. Dragon is wrapped.
Yeah.
And is immove, like, it can't move right now. Like, so, like, there's...
And I feel like there's this potential for her to, like, defend against an attack from Naruto.
Yeah.
Or from Luffy. But then we just haven't seen her fight.
At full strength.
Anything near her full strength.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's just packing in. Like, she fucked on the Demon King. Like, who's supposed to be strongest in the verse.
Yeah, it's supposed to be number fucking 1.
I mean, I think I'm putting her A.
A? Who are we moving out?
Luffy?
Maybe we move... I don't know if we... Who are we moving? Maybe we move someone up.
We could move Gojo to S.
I'd be cool with Gojo S.
Okay. And then throw Frieren low A.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I like that. That's a good system.
Perfect. I also just fucking love Frieren.
Yeah, I love the show. The show is really good.
Our A, S, and B is just gonna get so fucked. Kakashi.
Oh.
I think maybe we move Naruto up to S in terms of this list.
Naruto and S?
Well, I mean, dude, we got beaters left.
Oh, yeah. Naruto S. We already discussed it. Naruto beats Luffy. Luffy is a guaranteed A tier character. Naruto S.
Okay. And then we throw...
Kakashi A?
Yeah.
Kakashi or Luffy? Ooh.
Luffy's still an A.
No, I mean, like, Kakashi versus Luffy. I think
I'm going my boy Luffy on this one.
I just don't know. Like, end series Kakashi, he don't got the Sharingan anymore.
Yeah, he just, like, I feel like Naruto has just different levels of strength than anyone in Naruto. So
yeah, no, I'll take Luffy there. I'll take Luffy.
Yeah. But all right, so we have 2 more. We're not gonna finish them. We're gonna have to take another break.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Love you. Hello, and thank you for coming back with us throughout this break. I apologize for those that I just busted their eardrums.
You're good.
I forgot that it was so close. But yeah, so we are back. We only have a couple left. We also have a little special guest in the room with us right now. We'll see if she makes an appearance at all.
A little longer break than expected because my cat took a stinky ass shit in here.
Dropped an absolute cherry bomb of a poop. It was so gross.
It was so gross.
Destroyed the room. Oh, she's eating a sticker.
God damn it. Okay.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. All right. But yeah, so we only have 2 people left. Let's bust this out. So who do we have?
We have Lelouch v Britannia.
Lelouch. Lelouch is a hard one because Lelouch does... His ability is super duper awesome. But the issue with his ability is I just don't know... Like, I mean, it translates really to everywhere. The Gias literally works in every single world.
Mm-hmm. And he's so intelligent.
Yeah,
too.
And he's so good at using it.
I mean...
And do we have anything in B? Any spots in B?
Killua and Meliodas. So we have a spot open.
I'd be cool with a spot in B.
I honestly would too, because you have to think about it, like, he has one chance to command anyone to do anything.
Anything.
He just tells fucking
whoever the number one in that verse is, do this.
Yeah. Tell like Orochimaru, the start of Naruto, kill Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
He's packed. Like
shows ropes.
Nothing's going.
Yeah, it's over.
So I mean, his actual power is just fucking crack.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a B tier character. I would say the only downfall of his abilities really come in the fact of like eventually you get to this place where like I don't know. I feel like there would be some way to manipulate Haki or manipulate chakra.
Yeah.
With the previous knowledge of what he does, because eventually that'll pass through to know like chakra wall in the ear or some shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think B is a good spot.
I think B is a good spot as well.
And we got our last one. This could also be a B in terms of how you look at it, or a C, I think. Rin Okumura.
I don't think he's a B. I don't think he's a B. I think he could be a C.
He actually is kind of weak.
Yeah.
In comparison.
Yeah. Like,
do you think he's stronger than Koro Sensei or Ken Kaneki?
I think Kuro takes him.
Okay.
I think Kuro takes him. I do think Kuro takes him in a fight. Yeah, I'll probably honestly I'd
throw him in D.
Maybe sauce him in D. Like genuinely. Yeah.
I mean, I would take it. I mean, that was our last one.
Oh, that was our last one? All right. Well, walk us through top of S to bottom of D.
All right. So in the group S, we have Simone, Gojo, and Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
A, we have Kakashi, Frieren, and Luffy.
Yep.
B, we have Meliodas, Lelouch, and Killua.
Yep.
C, we have Eren, Ken Kaneki, Koro Sensei.
Yep.
D, we have Rin Okumura, Itadori, and Tanjiro.
I think it's a fair bet to say Tanjiro or Itadori probably the bottom of all of these.
Yeah.
But like I said, doing the 1 through 25 will just be too much. Or 1 through 15 will be too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just gonna say I feel like the only thing with Koro would be that like if he has a attack powerful enough to hurt these characters, then I also remember he like blew up the moon.
Yeah.
So I think he can hold his own. But
hi, Maeve.
Yeah. I mean, that's our take on power scaling. It's a difficult one.
No, it's a very difficult thing to do.
And we struggled, but we got through it.
We got it. We got her done. For those of you that don't know, this is Maeve. This is Trey's cat.
Yes, she's our little mascot.
Our little mascot. Hi, Maeve. Oh, you want to bite my thumb?
She's a shithead, and she drives me fucking crazy.
She just fell. Did you see her fall behind the dresser there? Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, I mean,
I got nothing really else.
That was a
tough task.
A hard
week.
That was a very
honestly. Tough task.
Yeah, but
I got nothing else.
Nope. We got big plan for Valentine's episode, so tune in for that. I'm really excited for that one.
I think that'll be good.
That one's gonna be fun.
But I'm good to call it. Make your bed, call your parents, tell them you love them.
Keep up with your anime.
Yeah, keep the anime watching going, man. That's all that matters. We will catch you guys later.
See you next week.
Alright, no problem. Oh, I'm wearing our matching shirt. What? Oh my god, I can't wait to see you. I know, it's been so long. Right? Okay. Okay, see you later. This music makes me go. Makes me wanna say hello. This music makes me go. Just gotta say hello. Yada, 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 yada.